Hello guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be comparing my Dirt Devil Featherlite bagless with my Dirt Devil self-propelled Vision. I'm going to share you some similarities that these vacuums have along with their differences. A couple few similarities about these two vacuums, of course. They're both Dirt Devil. Another similarity, they both take the same exact filter. You can see. They both have a headlight. They're both 12 amps. And they both sound the same. That's because they have a similar motor style, which causes them to sound the same. They're both bagless. A couple differences about these two. This one has the manual height adjustment. This one has the automatic height adjustment. So this one, the height adjustment adjusts by itself. This one you have to switch it. Another difference, this one is self-propelled, this one is non-self-propelled. This one here has the front bumper, this one doesn't. I want to put duct tape here to make this look like there's a front bumper here. That's what I want to do. They're both different colors. This one's more of an orange, this one's a red one. The way you remove the dirt cup is a little different. On this one, you just pull the latch and take it out. With this one, you have to lift this up and then pull out the dirt cup. Yeah. The inside of this one has a bigger dirt cup than that one does. You can see this is actually a pretty big dirt cup. It's actually nice and clean. I cleaned it out earlier. It's got an F1 filter in there, which I put this in here a few months ago. It's still very clean because I never use this vacuum. Compared to that one where the filter is pretty discolored because I use that one all the time. I'll give you a demo. See, this one is a little smaller. Yeah, but it's another similarity. They kind of have the same feature with the dirt cup removal. You know, you just take the top piece off. You know, again, same thing with this one. Slides off like that. And just slide it back in. See? Filter sits in there just like that. Same with this one. See, the filter just sits in there nicely. So these both will twist right back on. Something else that is very similar about these are both clean air vacuum cleaners. Again, they both have HEPA filters. Again, they take the exact same filter. Yeah. And this is a random hose I put on here because this hose is way better. This actually came with a plastic hose, but I swapped that out. This one has dusting brush and something cool. This actually slides off. Let me show you that. This actually comes right out. See, this is removable, this piece right here. So that's pretty nice. It's got a nice extra long extension wand here. Has the crevice tool. It takes belt style 5 and a filter type of F1. This is the handle release, power switch. And then with this one, you can see that. See, the handle release on this one's actually broken. You can see it just came out. These both have the power switch at the bottom. It's another similarity. They both have a stretch hose. This one, I believe, also takes belt style 5, and this one also takes filter type F1. They both have the same dirt cup, basically. Just obviously, this one it's smaller. This one it's bigger. Here's a dusting brush on this one. This one doesn't slide out like this one here does, though. And it has a crevice tool in here, and it has an extension wand. Although it's not as long as the one on that one is. Yeah, but they both work pretty good. I'll give them a test run. I'll show you how they work. So, just give me a second to plug them in. I can show you how they run. Alright. I got them plugged in. We'll give them both a run. First, we're going to run this one first. Show you how this one works. Again, it's going to be a little loud. It's not going to be super loud, but it's going to be a little loud. So just a little volume warning. But yeah. Anyways, here we go. See, not too bad. This one works pretty good. And the same goes with this one. I'll give you a demo of this one running as well. Have to remove this again. It's broken. It's a pain in the butt. It's been like that pretty much ever since I got it. So I'm actually kind of used to that being broken, but yeah. We'll give this a run next here. Can see they both run very good. They both have excellent suction power. And yeah. So you can feel free to tell me in the comments below which one of these vacuums you like better. Personally, I like them both equally. Just want to see if they picked anything up. Oh, look at that. It did pick up a little bit. See? Nothing can stop the power of a Dirt Devil. That's for sure. And this one. Yep. Oh, wow, look at that hair there. You probably can't see it, but there is some hair in there that it picked up. See? These vacuums definitely have power. Goes to show you, you can't ever, you know, fight the power of a Dirt Devil. These things are just so powerful, I'll tell you. Let's see how the hoses work on them. Let me get a minute to get that set up. Alright, so now we got the hoses set up on these. So I'm going to show you the suction power that these two vacuums have. We'll start off with this one. Now that is some pretty powerful suction, let me tell you. This thing has a lot of power. We'll check the same with this one, see how much power this one has. Yeah, I think both of these machines have an equal amount of extremely strong suction. I couldn't really notice much of a difference. I think these both have lots of suction power, and I'm actually pretty impressed because these are older vacuums, but of course they do work good. I really like these machines a lot. Again, this one I've actually had for like almost 4 years now. I remember I got this one back on June 6th of 2018. That was the day before I went on a field trip to Lake Compounce at school. Yeah, I found this one on the side of the road as I was getting off the bus, and I took it home with me. All it really needed to the fullest was a new belt, because the belt it had was broken, so I had to put a new belt on there. And then it was good as new, and it worked great ever since. And then this one here, I got this one a few months ago. Actually got this one back on Halloween last year. This vacuum was sitting in my neighbor's truck, and I asked him about it. I wrote him a note wondering if I could have it, or what he was doing with it, and he said I could have it. So he gave it to me. He left it on the porch. So what this one needed was a desperate cleaning because it was really dirty. It needed a new crevice tool. I actually installed this crevice tool on here. This came from my older Featherlite. I put it on this one. It needed a new filter, so I had to use a Bissell filter I had in this. At the time, that's all I had. But then I was able to get an F1 filter for this one, along with this one. So these both have F1 filters now, and they work great. So I'm actually pretty impressed. And I still put a new belt on this one, even though it didn't fully need it. I still gave this one a new belt anyways. But yeah, it works great. Now these are both wonderful vacuums. Again, you can see a little, there's a difference by how the hoses connect on these. Compared to this one where it, connects from the back as a normal vacuum does. But with this one right here, this one, it actually, you take it out of here, then you connect the hose to this piece. So it's actually kind of interesting in a way. Some people find it a pain, but I actually find it pretty cool, because this is kind of direct air styled, how you have to connect the hose to this to use it. Because with direct air vacuums, that's what you got to do. You have to attach the hose to the vacuum. Although, if this were direct air, you would have all the suction coming from the bottom here. That's what that's the thing about direct airs. The suction comes from the bottom. So this is not a direct air, because the suction comes from here. From up here, the suction comes from. Not here. So this is not a direct air model. It's clean air, just a little different styled than this here is. So yeah. I think these vacuums are both very cool again. Great machines. Some people say these vacuums are junk, but honestly, they don't know what they're talking about. Because both of these vacuums, they do a great job at cleaning the floor to make sure it gets nice and clean. And I think that's pretty important for a vacuum cleaner. You know, to make sure the floors get nice and clean. That's the vacuum's job. So these machines both do a good job at that. And these give me literally no issues. I think the only issues that these vacuums ever have is, you know, the belt stretching out a lot. I think that's the only problem that these vacuums have. Other than that, they work great. They, you know, they're just wonderful machines. It doesn't matter which one of these you want to get, because they're both good. But again, if you don't want to have something big and bulky like this one, you would probably rather get something like this. But again, if you don't care, you could just get either one, you know? It's up to you. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this video comparing these two vacuums, how they're similar, how they're different. I hope you enjoy that. And hopefully everyone has an awesome rest of their day. I'll talk to everyone later. And yeah. And by the way, I do have some videos coming soon where I'm actually gonna give both of these machines a test. So just make sure to stay tuned for that. I don't know exactly when I'll make that video, but I will do it pretty soon. I'll do it eventually. So yeah, just stay tuned, everyone. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video.